As they say in PIHL hockey, let's do that PIHL hockey. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the RMU Island Sports Center in Neville Township for PIHL Hockey Night Live on the PIHL channel, part of 10 Band TV, presented by Capper Hockey Services. I am Matt Popchock, pleased to be joined by special guest commentator and CHE and CHMA Commissioner Dave Fryer. We welcome him to the broadcast, and hockey players occasionally have maintenance days. Hockey rinks occasionally have maintenance days. The Clearview Arena is being painted and repainted for the approaching hockey season. Hence, we find ourselves staring out over the Olympic Arena here at the Island Sports Center for game number one between visiting Team SouthWest in green and the home team, Team West in blue, here for week number 4 of the PIHL Girls Division regular season. And Dave, this is a battle of two of the league's top 3 teams. Team South, one of the newcomers to the league this year, is the only undefeated team. We're seeing them later tonight. They're in first place. This game, more or less, could go a long way toward deciding which of these two teams has the best chance of catching Team South.
Indeed, it is playoff season in hockey, isn't it? But we're still in the regular season on the girls' side. That doesn't mean playoffs don't matter. Tonight we're going to see a little preview of those playoff races because this one is for position in the standings. As you mentioned, they're not the top 2 teams in the league, but they are able to swap spots tonight based on who wins this hockey game. So there's a lot on this game, not just for bragging rights against each other, but as you said, contending against the number 1 team is an important thing in this league. Going into the playoffs, you want to see that team last, right? So the number 2 seed would see the number 1 seed in the ideally, at least, in the championship game.
And both these teams know what it's like to be the hunted as opposed to being the hunter. In the inaugural girls season, Team West was the regular season champion. Last spring, Team Southwest was the girls' regular season champion. In both instances, both teams stubbed their toe in their playoff opener, trying to reverse fortunes here in 2024. And it's a battle of sophomore stars as well. Kayla McCarthy, the exciting sophomore, now playing for Team Southwest after making a big splash as a rookie for Team Central last season. McCarthy, an Upper St. Clair sophomore, and Carolina Jenko, the Moon Tiger, she's a sophomore as well, and she's had a good season for Team West off to our left.
Yeah, Matt, you touched on it there. The last 2 regular season champions have not done so well in the playoffs, but that's why you need games like this. You need playoff-type games in the regular season to prepare yourself to win in those elimination games, and when the stakes are a little higher, like they is tonight, are you able to perform, and how do you perform? And it's not necessarily you got to do it tonight, but you got to start learning how to do it tonight.
For sure, and an interesting coaching matchup as well. Tony Mucci, very successful season last year. He's back again leading Team Southwest. Team West, led by RMU hockey youth instructor Joe Cummings once again. McCarthy's numbers, by the way, very impressive. 7 goals, 10 points. McCarthy wearing number 30 in green and warming up off to our right. Jenko wearing number 95 in blue, warming up off to our left, as we can see over there. And Jenko, 5 goals, 8 points in regular season play coming in. Both teams coming off victories as well. Southwest victorious on April 30th over Team Northeast by a final score of 4-1. And Team West beat a Team Southeast team handily that had been starting to right the ship a little bit. We saw Southeast last week. They had earned back-to-back wins, but they were humbled by Team West 8-2.
Yeah, these are 2 deep rosters, Matt. The difference in the varsity side on the boys with the rosters from AAA down to single A is usually depth. That's something that's not necessarily for years been a factor in girls hockey. It's usually if you have the best player or the best line or the best power play, whatever it may be, you can be the best team. But as hockey is evolving in all facets, especially on the girls' side in this area, depth becomes a big factor. And you look at these rosters, there's plenty of names on there. There's plenty of names that jump off the page as good players that play in on other teams that are high-level teams. I think that glancing at it, I think West has 2 additional players in terms of depth on the roster and numbers, but the talent is there at the top for sure to match up pretty evenly with each other.
Some Penn's Elite players, some Steel City Selects players, a number of successful travel team programs represented, not just successful high school hockey programs represented here this evening. And what is the significance of being at the Olympic Arena? Well, typically high school and college hockey teams will play on a conventional NHL-sized rink, 85 by 200. This rink, the Olympic rink, is Olympic-sized. It is 100 by 200. So you've got 15 extra feet from the circles to the boards, and we always we theorize anyway that on the bigger sheet of ice, a lot of times we think or we presume that that's going to open it up for the offense. Well, we looked into it. The games that have been played on the Olympic ice sheet thus far this girls' season have averaged 6 goals per game. The league scoring average, taking everything into account, is just under that, 5.75 goals per game combined. So does it make a difference? Well, it does and it doesn't.
It certainly makes a difference. Now, how much of a difference is to be considered? No, from a coaching side, I coached here at Robert Morris, and when we played on this sheet, it was told to our players many times is if you stand on the boards and put your stick out, that's the difference. That's it, a stick length. But as we saw in the 1998 Olympics, everyone thought that we were going to go to those in the international size rink and international play, and the game was going to be wide open and free-for-all and a lot of scoring, and speed was going to be on display, and that was true except for the one that you pointed there. The scoring. And the main reason is that the puck tends to be a little further away from the net where the scoring happens. So I like it that way, though. I enjoy the game. Again, I don't think game needs goals. I think the game needs chances and puck moving around and not being a stalled stationary game. And if you watch some of the Eastern Conference playoff games in NHL, you see a lot more board play compared to the West. And I think the West game is more entertaining because there's less board play. So I think that's what we'll see tonight is more of a Western Conference style game.
Well, the last game in this venue, in this particular rink, was pretty entertaining. It had 13 goals combined as Southwest lost a heartbreaker in a shootout to Team East by a final score of 7-6. And Maddie Kirsch of Team East, last year's girls scoring champion, tied the game with a second to spare in regulation before East got the win in the shootout. And for Southwest in green, it is Kristen Albertini of Upper St. Clair, the junior, getting the nod in goal. And for West, it is North Catholic sophomore, speaking of sophomore stars, Aaron Judge in between the pipes as Southwest moves from right to left on your TV, computer, or mobile device to begin the game. Jenko intercepts and skates up to center. Trying to lead it up ahead for Isabel King, the Quaker Valley rookie. King unable to hang on to it as it's sent to the corner by Hannah Kiss. Kiss coming in with 6 points in regular season play. Natalia DeZora, the exciting newcomer from Upper St. Clair, handling that puck for Southwest. 6 goals, 7 points in all in her first PIHL girls season. DeZora tracing that right wing circle along the edge, in behind the net now. She's taken down and taken off that puck. As the 50-50 battle rages on, it's controlled by Southwest still. Unable to get a clean shot on goal, however, and West exhausts the area. Coming back to center. Near side is Ellen DeBartolomeo, the Wheeling Park first year. Egenlof in the corner defensively for Southwest. Up the boards for Sella. Abby Sella up to center, through the center circle to nobody in particular except the waiting defender. And that's Poppy Atchison, the Avonworth senior, skating for Team West. Lillian Relia across the line. On goal, and Albertini makes her first save of the evening. Southwest settling this puck down up to center. That outlet pass a little too heavy for Dobson, and this will be icing on the visitors.
All West so far. Most of the play has been to our right, or at least in front of us and to our right. So it's a matter of just settling in for a little bit for Southwest here. It's only a shift or two into the hockey game, but that's where as coaches, and they have a couple good ones on the bench, you start saying that as, hey, we're a step behind. Let's pick it up just a touch here before it's too late.
Schmidt and Tiernan, the USA hockey crew, on duty for game number 1, and we are back to action inside Southwest territory as Southwest gets it into the neutral zone. Taken away promptly by Team West. The home side playing this puck from deep in their own zone in behind the cage. Jenko will take it on the back check. Jenko under immediate pressure, knocked down, and applying the hit there was McKenna Watton, the Cannon Mac sophomore. Up to center, giving chase defensively now. Carla Frizzi, who plays for the Canavan Co-op, as this off-balance shot is denied by Albertini, and a good rip taken there by Abby Taylor. Taylor, one of the newcomers on Team West this year, representing South Fayette. 2 South Fayette Lions on Joe Cummings' roster. Each have registered 5 points coming into week 4. Southwest has this puck one more time, and a hard collision there between Lakin Schultenbrand, the Montour youth, and the puck carrier for Team Southwest. Schultenbrand lost this puck at her feet for a moment, but recovers quickly. Can't hang on, however. Alexa Carney causing chaos at center ice, and Carney sends her opponent down. On the retreat, playing it defensively, Maggie Turner for Team Southwest. Southwest across the attacking line, pursuing defensively, Isabel King for West. Team West gets a clear early in a scoreless first period. Reagan Sullivan, the Upper St. Clair sophomore, up the right wing boards. West takes it over and they go D to D. Near side is Lillian Relia, playing her second year of girls hockey for Moon. Near side it comes to Hannah Kiss. Kiss on the off wing is stood up neatly by DeBartolomeo. Up to center it'll come now and played near side for King. King lets it go deep into the Southwest zone. DeBartolomeo controlling from behind her own net out to Sella. Sella left wing side. Weaving over the attacking line, lost the puck. And taken over now, and a shot just above the bar, not missing by much there, was DeZora. And covering from distance is Judge. Judge, the North Catholic sophomore, her 5th straight start for Joe Cummings and Team West. 246 goals against, 921 save percentage, 3-1 overall record, coming off a nice 31 save effort against Team Southeast, to get that decisive victory that we talked about earlier. Southwest on the attack one more time. That shot is blocked. Good gap control by Relia. Snapshot from mid-range, and that's held by Judge from the stick of McCarthy.
Here comes the opponent here a little bit. The little talk I had earlier about, hey, on the bench, you need to pick it up just a half a step here before it's too late. Well, we just saw it. A couple good shots by the Southwest team. One thing I want to add there, Matt, if for those that don't think that girls hockey is very physical, you just need to watch the first 6 or 7 minutes of this hockey game and realize that body checking and body contact are two different things, but both do exist in the girls hockey level.
Yeah, body checking technically illegal in girls hockey and women's hockey at the various levels. I've long argued that it shouldn't be, but that's at this point that's a separate discussion. As West carries this puck up through center, here's Schultenbrand over the line. Schultenbrand has some space, shoots. One-timer denied by Albertini, who got over to her right to get a piece.
Outstanding save there.
Albertini, one of the more accomplished goaltenders statistically in the brief history of the PIHL girls division. Her counterpart Judge, meanwhile, makes a glove stop at the other end.
I was fully prepared for a Matt Popchock goal call there because that was a great opportunity on the back door. A little slow on the pass maybe, but still the chance was prime. But great save to keep it at 0-0.
These teams combining for 41 goals scored entering tonight. You figure you're going to see some fireworks at some point. 11:45 to go in a scoreless first frame as West pressures in front of the Southwest bench. Anna Berneri, who began the regular season with an overtime winning goal for Team Southwest to spark that team's strong start. Wrist shot, save made by Judge. West has the rebound. Frizzy retreating with Carney defensively as Carney plays this puck. Abby Taylor on the forecheck for Team West. Frizzy attends Keystone Oaks, but along with teammate Riley Finneran, plays for the Bishop Canavan Co-op. You see the dark blue and baby blue Bishop Canavan uniform pants that they're wearing, in case that didn't tip you off. Toward goal it comes. Albertini going to cover as she had King bearing down on her.
We have quite the shuffle deck when you get to the girls' season. In the high school side, there's teammates playing against teammates from the regular season. There's classmates that don't see each other otherwise. As you mentioned, we have some people who play for one school and they represent a different school here. Even Lily Relia, who you mentioned, is playing defense, and I know she's a forward during the regular season. So, again, we just shuffled the deck, but we're here for the purpose of playing good hockey, and we're seeing it.
Albertini, another skillful save as Tony Mucci wants to make a line change before this defensive zone face-off to Albertini's left. Albertini, 2 wins in her first 2 regular season appearances. Most recently, a 24-save dub over Team Central. DeZora and Team Southwest on the move. DeZora makes her move to the goal. Kick save made and the rebound steered out of there by Judge. McCarthy was smelling the blood in the water, but she couldn't reach that puck on the second chance. Left wing boards, it'll come now. West under pressure, trying to clear its own zone. They can't. McCarthy has it. Backhand try, misses everything and everybody. McCarthy not in an optimal shooting position necessarily, but stays with this puck and tries to play it out in front for Sella. That pass a little bit behind her, and counterattacking is Team West. Hannah Kiss lost it at the last moment. Team West changing on the fly now as DeZora brings it up the ice one more time. Centering for McCarthy. McCarthy trying to go back to DeZora, but the point moot as Southwest is offside.
So back to one of our points prior to the game was the Olympic size sheet. I don't think we're seeing a whole lot of the outside being used directly, but I think it's opened up the game. That last opportunity there by DeZora, I believe, is because there's a little more ice to cover, so she can come down with a lot more speed and have a little bit more room to decide what she's going to do. But Judge made a great save on the back end.
Southwest controls the face-off. Near side, Olivia Dobson. Dobson just shy of the west blue line, gets this puck deep. Up through center, it'll come now. Cut off by Sullivan, the Upper St. Clair product. To the corner now, played out in front, still loose between the circles. Murphy, Olivia Murphy, the South Fayette senior, unable to get that on goal. Relia defensively for Team West. Goes east to west, and Team West trying to settle this puck down in the neutral zone as Southwest regains possession. Berneri through center. Berneri, right wing side, toward goal. Easy save for Judge, who will play it conservatively.
At this point in the hockey game, using the live scoring, the shots are 7-5. I believe that would make it 7-6 with that shot to the net right there. So it's a pretty balanced game at this point. The first goal, I think, Matt, they always say the first goal is a big one, but the longer the game goes, the more valuable that first goal becomes.
We're still looking for our first with under 9 and counting to go in period one as that puck is steered wide of goal. One of the Southwest forecheckers without a stick as it comes to the corner. Sullivan camped out at left point as it bounces out in front. Shot on goal, point blank, saved by Judge. Dobson unable to beat the North Catholic second year. Deep into Southwest territory it comes. Making a beeline for that puck is Taylor for Team West. Southwest controlling defensively. This lead pass a little too heavy for Dobson. And icing indicated against Southwest as one of the officials was trying to retrieve a broken stick in the far corner.
We talked a lot about offense in the pregame, but so far, not just defense, but goaltending obviously has been strong between Judge and Albertini, kind of stealing the show from what we thought would be a little bit more of a, as you said, fireworks.
Albertini, 2.0 goals against average, .928 save percentage, more impressive numbers from the USC Panther this season. Near side for Alexa Carney. Carney had a power play goal in this rink the last time Southwest played here. To the far side it'll come now defensively to Taylor. Up to center, it's settled down now by Safko. Reagan Safko on here for Tony Mucci with under 8 to go in the first period. We've passed the midpoint of the opening stanza. Still no score. Relia centering. And it'll come near side to Mucci. Egenlof defensively. Carney. Up to center. Hannah Kiss in neutral ice. Kiss trying to split the defense. She does. Hannah Kiss left wing side. Kiss deep in Southwest ice. Stick checked deep in the attacking zone. It comes behind the net now. McCarthy trying to help out her defense. Kiss not giving up on the play. She's knocked down from behind. Penalty coming up on Southwest. So Team West, which has 2 power play goals this regular season, will try to get a third and break the ice here at the Olympic Arena.
This is probably the first board battle we've seen since we were talking about that, and it results in a cross-checking penalty, which there's not too much arguing there. The girls don't tend to argue anyway, but there's no one in the building that's going to argue that call, and we'll see the first power play of the night with 7:08 to go. There's not always a whole lot of penalties in these games, so that, again, just like first goals, that makes the power plays a little more valuable because you don't get very many options, or opportunities rather, on the power play, so you got to make the most of the ones you get.
And it's McCarthy, Southwest's top gun, who will feel shame for 2 minutes and then get free. Team West to the power play. 7 to go, first period, still scoreless. From the corner, it's played out in front for Schultenbrand, and again, Albertini denies the one-timer. It's still loose. Where is that puck? It's underneath one of the defenders, I believe, and the whistle has been blown.
It was underneath the defenders. The first save was a big one. That was a very acrobatic save there, and I was expecting a rebound on the back door, and everyone was looking for it. It ended up in the crease. I believe, I'm not sure, it was Frizzy, I think. It looked like it was Frizzy somehow. Ends up with the puck underneath there. Now, to be clear on the rule, it's when you put your hand on the puck and cover it with your hand in the crease that it's a penalty shot. In that situation, it was a body that was on top of the puck.
Good catch. Dobson, big defensive zone faceoff win there for Southwest. Should be able to clear the area. DeZora struggling a bit with that task at the moment as she's pressured by Jenko. 1:35 to go on the Team West power play. And DeZora does take charge, and chance possibly shorthanded for Dobson, but she's stick checked neatly by Relia. Maddie Relia, the rookie defender, playing with Lillian for Team West this evening. Both teams making changes on special teams as Albertini covers at the near side. 1:12 to go in Team West's power play.
We'll add that to one of the unique things about this league, too, in shuffling the deck, is that sisters get to play with each other that are not in the same age classification ever. They are 3 years apart, so they generally 2 age groups play together at the youth side, but because we have a 4-year opportunity between 9th and 12th grade, that the Relia sisters get to play together for the first time probably in a very long time.
Yeah, Lillian's a fun player to watch, was last year, and we're going to get a tripping call here with 6:15 to go in the first period. And this is going to be a 2-player advantage for Team West. A huge moment in this game early on as Anna Berneri is going to sit.
Yeah, that was right off the face-off. As mentioned, power plays come at a premium in this level, but 2-man advantages or 2-woman advantages come at a much less common clip. So we'll see something unique here. I think at this point we mentioned the Relia sisters. That Lily Relia is probably one to quarterback the power play here and create the opportunities.
And she is at the right point. Relia, cross ice. Shot faked, and right into the stomach of Albertini it goes. No rebound.
You're much better at this than I, but I believe we have Relia to Relia at the point there. So
we do.
I could say that either of the Relia sisters could quarterback the power play here, but I think the focus is the number 10, Lillian Relia, who, again, is usually a forward, but she would be a great power play specialist in that position.
55 to go in the 5-on-3. Southwest trying to clear, but they can't. Lillian dispossessed briefly, and now taking it the other way is DeZora. That's a big play there by DeZora that won't show up on the stat sheet. Here's Maddie between the circles. Maddie Relia, left side to Lillian. Lillian, back to Maddie. Maddie to Lillian. Lillian, waits, shoots, save made. Save again, Albertini, still loose on the doorstep. Albertini in the sitting upright position, somehow, some way, hangs on to that puck.
Wow, that is much of what goaltending is, right? Somehow, some way. And Albertini, not just once, not just twice. I counted 3 of them there that I thought, that's going to go in, that's going to go in, and that one's going to go in. And none of them did. She ended up with the puck underneath her.
27 to go in the 5-on-3 advantage for Team West. Face off to Albertini's right. Won cleanly by the Western squad. Hannah Kiss to the point for Maddie. Maddie to Lillian. Lillian Relia to Maddie. Over to Lillian. Lillian waits, shoots, save again, Albertini. She stops the rebound from Jenko. It's on the side of the net now. A couple of Team West players thought they had scored, but Jenko put that off the side meshing, and it was frozen by Albertini with 9 seconds left in the 5-on-3.
Albertini continues to shine here. The other ones were acrobatic. That one was all about positioning. She got there fast, she got there quick, she cut down the angle, and gave very little to look at on the net.
And a big face-off win defensively by Southwest, so this should kill off McCarthy's penalty at least. Wraparound try, side of the net. Albertini was ready. West still has this puck. It's a conventional power play now for 45 more seconds. To the point it comes. Maddie Relia toward goal, wide of goal. Lillian has the rebound. The alternate captain on her backhand. Pivoting. Trying to go cross ice and does, but the pass too strong for Jenko. Finneran trying to clear it but can't. Team West has it. Snapshot again, save Albertini. The rebound, she's stopped again! Out in front it comes. Jenko unable to take the pass. Follow-up try. Albertini there one more time. And here comes McCarthy, DeZora shorthanded for Southwest. DeZora to the goal, and it rolls off her stick at the last moment. A huge penalty kill for Team Southwest, evidently with just 6 seconds left on the penalty against Bruneri. Well, this game's still scoreless, but not by any stretch boring, Dave.
No, not at all, buddy. Normally when you have a goalie that's tough to beat, your objective from the bench is rebounds is what you're telling your players. I'm not sure Albertini is any better, or any worse, rather, on rebounds. She's probably better at rebounds. That puck sitting loose, you had a couple of you, again, ready to make your big Popchock goal call, and it just doesn't happen with her. So, and then at the end of it, the shot at the other end is one of the better opportunities during the power play, and that's saved with a nice play by the goaltender.
Dobson in the corner. Huge penalty kill in this first period for Southwest. That save made by Judge. The rebound controlled by Team West. So we are finally back to 5-a-side with just over 4 to go in period 1. Taylor trying to get behind the defense. She could not. Up to center it'll come now. Bruneri chasing this puck, unable to reel it in. Fabian crossing the blue line for Team West. Bruneri fresh out of the sin bin. Cross ice for Dobson. Dobson chasing this puck down before it's pulled in by Atchison. Southwest reorganizing in the neutral zone. Bruneri with speed over the blue line. Bruneri poke checked at the last moment by Taylor. Near boards it comes now. Team Southwest, let's see if they can build off that penalty killing momentum here late in the first. Team West, not for nothing, seeing an early 5-on-3 advantage go by the wayside as they play this puck in front of their own bench. King deep into Southwest ice. Both teams changing on the go here. DeBartolomeo up to center. And up it'll come now to Mucci. Mucci unable to get it on net. Crossing the line is Murphy for Team West. The western side with it one more time. Out in front it comes, redirected just wide. Southwest on the counter. Giving chase defensively, Maddie Relia for Team West. Relia made that pass at the other end that the western squad was trying to redirect for the one-timer in front of Albertini, who is seeing beach balls here in this first period. Safko from the far boards. Final 2 minutes before the brief break. Carney for McCarthy. McCarthy left side on goal. Judge makes it look easy.
So going into the power play, I released the official record of the game, showed the shots were 9-5. Coming out of that power play, shots had switched the other direction, 9-13. So 8 power play shots. I think they could probably add a couple in there that you couldn't see from the scorer's box on those rebounds that we were talking about. But that swung some momentum of the game, whether you score or not. So it's up to the West team to keep building on that.
DeZora controlling the faceoff for Southwest. One-timer goes up into the protective netting behind Judge off the stick of McCarthy. McCarthy put a lot of mustard on that shot.
Up and over. You're rare to see that at any level. That was a quite a powerful shot there that actually went over the netting. It landed up on the roof of the locker rooms in the back corner there.
McCarthy, 7 regular season goals, leading all skaters on both sides coming into this game. Judge covering and not taking any chances at the side of the net.
It's now going to crawl a little bit here. I believe it's the pace because a lot of energy was spent by both teams on the special teams units there. So we'll just kind of getting through the end of this period. But this is an important part of the hockey game. Again, you got to build off the momentum in either side from the power play or the penalty kill.
DeZora down low for McCarthy. McCarthy put it wide. Lillian Relia on defense here for Team West. Trapped in the corner. Southwest forces the turnover. Out in front it comes to DeZora. DeZora couldn't get it cleanly on target. Counterattack by Team West. Hannah Kiss is stood up nicely by the last player back. That's Safko. Out in front it comes. Oh, Albertini had to make a great reaction save there as Kiss was right on the doorstep. King, I should say. Lillian Relia unable to keep that puck inside the blue line, giving chase for Southwest McCarthy. McCarthy's going to get there first and swipe at it. Relia from her own corner turns it over to DeZora briefly. Final 45 of the first period. Jenko has King go into the net. Tries to go that way, but the pass is broken up. Jenko gets it back, fakes, shoots. Albertini the save, can't control the rebound. It's cleared by Southwest. West has to wait to tag up now as it's brought across the blue line by Aurelia. 20 to go. Finneran for Southwest. Going to DeZora. DeZora, does she have time for one last attempt? DeZora over the line. 5 seconds left. DeZora, turnaround try, side of the net. Unable to find it was Berneri, and that'll do it. An exciting first period, but where it counts, nothing to show for either side. Team Southwest nothing, Team West nothing. He's Dave Fryer, I'm Matt Popchock. You're watching PIHL Hockey Night live on the PIHL channel, presented by Capper Hockey Services.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented Heads Up Sports Training System, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
2 jumbo ice cap.
Matt Popchock and Dave Fryer back here at the Olympic Arena inside the RMU Island Sports Center. The teams have switched sides. Those teams are Team Southwest in green and Team West in blue, who are scoreless as we enter period 2.
Shots in the first period, Matt. West 14, Southwest 11.
And number 11, Maddie Relia, carries this puck defensively for Team West. Near side it comes to Olivia Murphy. Murphy up through center. Trying to go to Murphy Hornick. Hornick coming off a big 2-goal game of her own. Her first really big game, the South Fayette product, since her girls varsity debut back in April. Chance the other way for Southwest. Berneri has it deep. Berneri toward goal. Save made by Judge. The rebound is loose and controlled by West. Up through center comes Schultenbrand. Schultenbrand to the corner. West making an early second period line change as this outlet pass was thrown to the wrong shoulder of Camilla Mucci. Team West trying to use the boards, but they turn it over to Mucci. Mucci weakly toward goal, covered up by Judge, and Judge will discreetly keep the play moving for Abby Baldoff, representing Montour High School. Up ahead for Hannah Kiss. Kiss, the West Day Indian. Cross ice, but Team West offside. Jenko just a little bit behind the play.
Yeah, a little hesitation there at the blue line, created a half a step ahead going into the zone. The save to our right prior to that, with not the 2 saves ago, I guess, now by Judge, was a quick win. All of a sudden, it was a 2-on-1 developed in the net. That was one of the better but more underrated saves in the hockey game so far. Played
between the scorers tables. Reaching for it defensively is Team West. Lily Relia looking on as the western side plays it beyond the southwest blue line. Comes outside the area now for Relia. Team West in a delayed offside situation early in a scoreless second period. Playing this puck defensively deep in her own zone is DeBartolomeo for Southwest. Berneri, lead pass to Maggie Turner. Turner tracing the left circle. Turner in the corner. Drop pass. Oh, unable to take the pass for Southwest was Sella. Driving the net to Bartolomeo. DeBartolomeo toward goal, save made, and it's gobbled up by Judge on the second opportunity.
Yeah, Aaron breakout pass there. Nice little play by DeBartolomeo to get the puck back in. Just kind of was patient with it. Didn't need to attack the net hard. Just needed to attack the net directly, and she did. And the rebound, I think, went off her arm and back, but Judge still grabbed it out of the air and made the save.
Face off to Judge's right. Judge coming way off her line and way out of her crease to watch that puck be dropped. Really trying to make herself big and cut down that angle. Fascinating to follow the mechanics of some of these goaltenders when you get the opportunity. Reagan Sullivan defensively for Southwest to McCarthy. McCarthy unable to handle. Too many West skaters in her path. Schulten Brand defensively for Team West. Up to center it'll come. DeZora picks it off. DeZora held up on one arm. Play continues. DeZora pivoting in the corner. DeZora creating some space. Centering past McCarthy. McCarthy and DeZora crisscross, and a miscommunication between McCarthy and one of our mates who was just coming on for the change. And they cede possession to Team West, and Fabian sends it the other direction. Atchison, with her defensive partner Relia, sends this to the southwest blue line. Abby Sella trying to cross the line, but getting a bit clumsy and crossed up with DeZora. Allows Team West to play this puck deep inside Southwest territory. DeZora retreating defensively as West makes a line change, and they're actually going to call icing on Team West.
Matt, you mentioned the mechanics of Erin Judge to our right, something I've been watching her do. She's very conscious of where her posts are. Her glove hand, when the puck's not near the net, is feeling for a post, feeling for a crossbar to keep herself square angle. And then when she sees the puck coming her direction, she is quick and square to the puck. She comes out very aggressively out of the top of the crease.
Jenko around the boards. Turned it over to Safko. Safko centering. Dobson under stick tied up and tries to backhand it, but she failed on the attempted shot and fell down. Took a stick to the midsection too, but seems no worse for the wear. Berneri across the attacking line. Anna Berneri representing Wheeling Park. Under pressure from Maddie Relia. Behind the net it comes to Dobson. Dobson being worked over in the corner by Hornick. And back to center it'll come now. The South Fayette pair on here for Joe Cummings as Berneri takes it back and puts it wide of goal. Maddie Relia, poke check by Dobson. Dobson trying to play it out in front. Safko flags it down and backhands it wide of the net as she gets tied up with a Team West back checker. Mucci overtaken briefly by Schultenbrand, but Schultenbrand forgot the puck, and Maddie Relia tried to hook up with Schultenbrand there, but Schultenbrand wasn't ready to take the pass. It comes now the other way to Southwest. Driving the net, Alexa Carney. Turned over to Southwest once more. Toward goal, Judge makes the save, no rebound on the shot attempt from Finneran.
It's the same thing there with the mechanics of Judge. She was very top edge of her crease, square to the puck. It was a pretty good shot, pretty good low shot, looking for a deflection, but Judge saw it the whole way and made the save.
Scoreless game, 5 minutes into period 2. Face off to Judge's right. Southwest wins it. Dobson and McCarthy. Correction, DeZora and McCarthy, the dynamic duo on here for Tony Mucci. McCarthy tied up as she was trying to shoot that puck on net. It comes to the near corner. Frizzy pinching to try and keep this sequence alive for Southwest. McCarthy providing offensive support. McCarthy loses that battle to Hannah Kiss. Good work by Kiss along the boards to get that back to center. Kiss around Frizzy now over the blue line. Hannah Kiss trying to go cross ice. That pass broken up, I believe, by Frizzy, who got a piece of it. Kiss from the corner. Out in front it comes. Southwest lining up to support their goaltender, Kristen Albertini. Through a crowd, that shot never made it on net. Team West on the attack one more time here as they look for this puck in the near corner. Kiss going after it for the western side. Southwest has it. Here's DeZora. DeZora over the blue line. Drop pass to McCarthy. McCarthy shoots. Glove save. Oh, Aaron Judge says, I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Another good save there by Judge, obviously. One she makes look easy, and that's probably the difference between the two goaltenders. Judge is more athletic before the shot, getting into her position, cutting down those angles, as we talked about, where Albertini is more athletic once the shot is taken. And she makes some acrobatic saves. She makes them look a little bit harder, but either way, the result is the same. Zeros on both sides of the scoreboard.
Berneri looking for this face-off. DeBartolomeo pushes it forward. West controlling this puck as they work it up the near boards. DeBartolomeo taps it around Fabian. DeBartolomeo across the line. DeBartolomeo trying to center for Dobson. Lillian Relia takes it to the corner. Dobson takes it away. Dobson behind the net. Dobson attracting attention from Atchison. Out it comes to Dobson. Oh, that centering pass, the backdoor play broken up. Loose puck again, sticked aside by Judge right before Dobson could get to it. But Dobson has it nevertheless for Southwest. Near side it comes now to Berneri. Berneri from an angle, blocked away by Judge, bouncing around in front and kicked out of there by Atchison, but it's not cleared. It's still loose in front and poked at to the right wing side. Taylor will send it up to center for Team West. Southwest making a change behind the play as Berneri has it. Berneri toward goal. That shot blocked. Berneri off the side meshing, plays it out in front, off a couple of legs, and sent to the corner. Berneri hungry for this puck one more time. To the point for Sullivan. Berneri again along those left wing boards. She's poked at by Relia. Lillian Relia appears to be in the thick of this battle, which is won again by Team West. But they can't clear the zone. Sullivan gets it deep. Mucci wants to make more changes here on the fly. Approaching the midpoint of this second period and this first game of our doubleheader, still looking for our first goal between the second and third ranked teams in the girls division respectively, West and Southwest. Off the skate, and to the corner it goes. Up to center, giving chase Schultenbrand. Cutting her off defensively is Egenloff. Lead pass to Turner. Turner unable to handle that pass. Taylor gets it back to center. Camilla Miucci retreating. And the coach's kin is unable to clear the area. She turns it over to Team West. Murphy, off-balance shot, sticked aside by Albertini. Albertini's not been as busy as she was in that first period as Southwest has tilted the ice a bit here in the middle frame.
That was only the second shot of the period by Team West.
And a penalty coming up here. Team West drawing another power play opportunity. They're trying to get Judge off for the extra skater as this puck is played wide of Albertini. And the extra skater does come on as it's loose between the circles and picked up by Mucci, so the point moot. But let's see if the third time is the charm on special teams for Team West.
Well, there's no better recipe for you're getting owned a little bit with the shot differential than to get a power play, because we saw that in the first period there were 8 shots on the extended and doubled up power play opportunity for Team West. So you're right. They've had all the opportunities so far. The more you give them, the more likely they are to score. It's like the reverse of hidden vigorish. And this is the third opportunity for the game for West, and one they really need to capitalize on.
Off the face-off, this puck comes to the near corner. 7:50 to go second period as it's sent outside the area. Maddie Relia playing this puck for West through center. Near side it comes to Jenko. Jenko waits and watches, now tries to maneuver around Frizzy. To the point it comes now for Maddie Relia. Relia and Jenko switching places. It's played out in front, poked away by Albertini, and the only player there is for Team Southwest, that's Frizzy, who gets it the length of the ice. 1:15 to go in the Team West power play. They are 0 for 2 thus far. Turnover to DeZora. DeZora trying to hook up with McCarthy, who has a shorthanded goal for Southwest this year. Schultenbrand off the blocker of Albertini, midway through the power play. Southwest coming back again shorthanded. Here's DeZora turning on the afterburner. McCarthy has this puck now. McCarthy left circle, wide of the net. Riley Finneran pinching to get this puck deep. Good penalty killing here again by Team Southwest, but this time Albertini is a little bit less involved in that effort. Fabian left circle for Team West. Half a minute to go in their power play. Behind the net it comes. Out to Fabian. Fabian shooting off the side of the post. To the point for Maddie Relia. Relia, cross ice for Lillian. Lillian shooting. That's blocked. DeZora took away all the shooting space. And DeZora wins this battle for Team Southwest with 10 seconds to go in the power play. She's going to kill it off herself. Up it comes to a little too far for McCarthy. No icing, however, as McCarthy comes off the ice at the end of her special teams shift. 3 for 3 on the PK is Team Southwest. And we remain scoreless with 5:45 to the ice cut.
The official stat doesn't show up, but they only counted one shot on goal during that power play.
Expert penalty killing by the visitors. Behind the net it comes now to Turner. To the point for Atchison. Save Albertini. The rebound is put just wide. Hornick unable to finish. Hornick forces the turnover almost. Now chases this puck to the near corner. To the point. Relia through a crowd. That was blocked. Outlet pass to Berneri. Berneri 1 against 2. Berneri lost that puck. Reagan Sullivan waits for her teammates to get on side. Sends it to the corner. Atchison defensively with under 5 to go in the period. Near side for Relia. Berneri deep on the right side. Relia cut that one off. Another penalty coming up. And this time it's going to go against Team West.
I believe there'll be a cross-checking call. Yes, it is. Cross-checking call in front. It'll be the first power play opportunity for Team Southwest. I'm curious who Southwest puts on their power play unit here because they clearly have 3 lines that they're rolling. 2 of them have generated some offense, but more of so a player. Berneri is one of them, and she was just on the ice, so she won't be out here for this one. But DeZora is the other one. DeZora is going to line up at center on this one. So if there's someone I'm going to pick to score a goal for Southwest, it is DeZora out here on the power play.
For what it's worth, Kearney has the only power play tally of the season, for the Southwestern squad, as this puck is played wide to the left of Aaron Judge. McCarthy deep in the attacking zone out in front for Abby Sella. Sella couldn't locate it. It's still loose on the doorstep. McCarthy trying to jam it home. She can't. Neither can DeZora. McCarthy gets it back. DeZora giving chase to the boards. DeZora snapping this across the ice, intended for DeBartolomeo. Relia trying to clear. Maddie Relia, that is. Turned it over to Sella. Lillian Relia is going to try to clear the zone this time. She cannot. DeZora with a chance for Southwest. DeZora firing off the body of Judge. McCarthy has the rebound. McCarthy out in front. DeZora! Point blank! But right there is the Judge.
Denied by the judge. That's what it was. There's a great opportunity there. A couple great opportunities. As I mentioned, DeZora's been one that's generating a lot of offense. She just put herself in a goal score spot right there, and you expect a lot of those to go in. But as I mentioned earlier, Judge is very good at just being square to the shooter. She recognized early who the shooter was. She didn't cut down the angle so much as she'd done previously, but on that one, it didn't matter. She put herself in the right position, and those are the easy saves, the one to hit you right square in the logo.
Mucci trying to tee it up on the backhand. Relia trying to clear it for Team West midway through this Southwest power play. First power play chance of the game for Southwest in a scoreless game still with 3:40 to go in the second. It's been an old-fashioned goalie duel here in game number 1 of 2.
As mentioned, those could be just as entertaining. It's not about goals, it's about scoring chances to me. And we've seen a lot of those scoring chances, including that last one we just spoke of. The game hasn't been short of those, but just none of them have found the back of the net so far.
And this puck comes outside the area. Maddie Relia thought about pressing shorthanded. Instead, she'll pressure DeBartolomeo into nearly coughing up that puck. Now Maddie Relia, the Moon Tiger, does have it for Team West in a penalty-killing role here with 45 seconds to go in the cross-checking minor. Southwest gets this puck deep. In behind Judge. It'll be played near side up the boards. And cutting it off at center ice is DeZora. DeZora across the line. DeZora chased to the corner by Kiss. Jenko late in this PK trying to freeze this puck in the corner. McCarthy has it. McCarthy center point. Safko side of the net. That shot is denied by Judge, and the net briefly dislodged, and they will blow the whistle. Sometimes they let it go, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, the puck had cleared the scoring area. Not that you're supposed to blow the whistle. I can't count if the net's off regardless, but the puck had a chance on the first shot. It went outside the scoring area, so it was easy to stop the play at that point. That gives the Southwest team, though, with 5 seconds left on the power play, a chance to set up for maybe one last-ditch effort here.
Safko off the faceoff. Safko, that's deflected wide, and we're back to 5-a-side with 2:40 to go to the ice cut. Aaron Judge making the save of the night, at least from her perspective, arguably. Lead pass to a player behind the defense, that's Atchison, but she is offside.
Yeah, good call there. That looked like maybe first breakaway opportunity we have in the game, but as soon as she touched the puck, I looked down to find the lines or the referee to see what the signal was, and he was all over it, calling offsides there, so that'll bring the faceoff back to the original spot of the pass, making it an offsides pass, and the faceoff will be on the other side of the red line, on the west side of the red line here.
Berneri will take it for Southwest.
It's a tough one to say, the west side of the red line. Sounds like we're doing some geography here, which we are not. We are describing the team.
And Berneri wins the faceoff for Team Southwest. Near side it comes now to McKenna Watton. Berneri, cross ice. That pass a little behind the intended target. Dobson. And near side it was intended for Safko. Picked off. Coming the other way, Hannah Kiss. Good poke check, though, at center ice by Dobson. And that could have been trouble for Team Southwest. Maddie Relia up ahead to Jenko. Jenko stood up immediately but gets positioning and tries to find this puck. She can't. Berneri with speed. Right wing side. Berneri met immediately by Atchison. Berneri centering pass to DeZora. Dropping it back to Eggenloaf, back to DeZora, centered for Berneri. Late in the second period, 1:40 remaining. Berneri using the boards to try and find Watton. That pass cut off. Atchison lost it to DeZora. And taken now by the alternate captain, Kiss. Kiss over the line from distance. That went wide of the Team Southwest net, excuse me. Centering pass to nobody in particular except Kayla McCarthy. McCarthy around a defender. McCarthy makes her move. McCarthy to goal. McCarthy had it roll off her stick at the last moment. One of the best chances of the night for Southwest. It's been that kind of night for both these teams. Everything there except the execution. Final 50 of the second period. Here comes DeZora. Flying down the right wing. DeZora for McCarthy. McCarthy for DeZora. She shoots off the side of the post. Penalty coming up as Judge just about outdoes herself. And DeZora and McCarthy, between the two of them, just can't buy a goal here at the Olympic Arena.
Oh, buddy, again, I thought you were going to have your goal call, and it did not come there. Now, I'm watching here. I don't think there was a penalty call. I saw the same thing, an arm in the air, but I think it was the stop play for the net coming off, and just the whistle hand wasn't up there yet. So, yeah, no penalty on the play. But, man, that was such a prime opportunity to get our first goal, but we don't have it yet.
West winning the faceoff with under 40 remaining in the period. Aurelia trying to use those boards to clear the zone. Frizzy near side to her defensive partner Finneran. The Bishop Canavan co-op tandem out there at the end of the period for Tony Mucci. 20 to go now. Murphy, Olivia Murphy, unable to locate that puck. Sella across the line, 10 seconds left. Sella creating a turnover nearly as Relia backs up the play for Team West. 3 seconds to go. One last chance for DeZora, who is knocked down, and that will be a penalty as the buzzer sounds. So we will cut the ice here at the Olympic Arena, and when we return, Team Southwest will be on its second power play of this scoreless hockey game, believe it or not. Through two, Team Southwest nothing, Team West nothing. With Dave Fryer, I'm Matt Popchock, and you're watching PIHL Hockey Night Live on the PIHL channel, part of 10 Band TV, presented by Capper Hockey Services.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented Heads-Up sports training system, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
For over 20 years, groups, families, and individuals have been saving money with the Avia Dental Plan.
For as little as $9.25 a month, members can save up to 50% or more on dental care.
Plus, everyone qualifies, and there is no waiting or limits on visits to the dentist.
Start saving today with the Avia Dental Plan.
Go to getlowcostdental.com or call 1-888-431-2273. Smile. You're with people who care.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes.
Affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
Hey there, hockey fans! You already know 10 Band TV can stream live regional sports. But did you know you can also stream the best of the local music scene as well? Music from the 412 is live and streaming 24/7 on 10 Band TV. Watch music videos, concerts, and original programming free from the comfort of your couch. Featuring the best of music and artists from Pittsburgh and Western PA. Tune in today.
Firing off the body of Judge. McCarthy has the rebound. McCarthy out in front. Dzora! Point blank! But right there is the Judge. Pass to nobody in particular except Kayla McCarthy. McCarthy around a defender. McCarthy makes her move. McCarthy to goal. McCarthy had it roll off her stick at the last moment. Here comes Dzora. Flying down the right wing. Dzora for McCarthy. McCarthy for Dzora. She shoots off the side of the post. Penalty coming up. Up the play for Team West. 3 seconds to go. One last chance for Dzora, who is knocked down, and that will be a penalty as the buzzer sounds. So we will.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented heads-up sports training system, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino, extra caramel.
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
For over 20 years, groups, families, and individuals have been saving money with the Avia Dental Plan.
For as little as $9.25 a month, members can save up to 50% or more on dental care.
Plus, everyone qualifies, and there is no waiting or limits on visits to the dentist.
Start saving today with the Avia Dental Plan.
Go to getlowcostdental.com or call 1-888-431-2273. Smile. You're with people who care.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino, extra caramel.
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
Hey there, hockey fans! You already know 10-Band TV can stream live regional sports. But did you know you can also stream the best of the local music scene as well? Music from the 412 is live and streaming 24/7 on 10-Band TV. Watch music videos, concerts, and original programming free from the comfort of your couch. Featuring the best of music and artists from Pittsburgh and Western PA. Tune in today.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented heads-up sports training system, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. headsupsts.com.
Band TV is proud to welcome aboard its newest sponsor, Capper Hockey Services. Capper Hockey Services is your trusted partner in navigating the diverse opportunities available for hockey players and their families as they continue their hockey journeys at the collegiate level. Capper Hockey Services is proud to partner with the American College Hockey Association to present the ACHA Prospect Showcase Series June 21st through the 23rd in Las Vegas and August 2nd through the 4th in Adrian, Michigan. Matt Popchock with Dave Fryer on PIHL Hockey Night Live on 10-Band TV, presented by Capper Hockey Services. Through 2 in Game 1. Team Southwest nothing, Team West nothing. And our venerable College Hockey Mid-America and College Hockey East Commissioner can corroborate me on this. Our conferences, your conferences I should say, and our television network are going to be working together next season.
They are going to continue working together after a very successful start this past season. We've had our league meetings to close out our college season because colleges, as of the last week or two, have finished up their academic year. So we met as a league to talk about the various things we're looking at for next season. It led to a very good discussion in both meetings about the success of 10-Band TV and the partnership we have going on there. So we expect to see more broadcasts. We expect to see more of you, which is a good problem to have. And we are going to we are going to grow that. As you mentioned, there's a little ad there you just ran about the players moving into college hockey and the Capper services that help make that happen. A lot of these players will end up in that league, so it's something we want to not make them feel like they're stepping backwards when they get these broadcasts of their high school games, whether they're a boy or a girl or male or female when they get to our level at the college side, that they're used to having it now. That's something that's grown tremendously in the sport in the last 10 years of live broadcasts, let alone broadcasts in the first place. So we want to make sure that they're getting that service, and there's no one better to provide it than 10-Band TV.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. No, it's we're looking forward to it next year. So look for that this fall on 10-Band TV, CHMA, and CHE Hockey. And we had a lot of fun doing it this past winter, covering both conference tournaments for both conferences out in the greater Greensburg area, as we're back to action here inside the Olympic Arena at the RMU Island Sports Center. DeBartolomeo behind the goal for Team Southwest. That outlet pass too strong, intended for, it looked to be Dobson, as we have an icing call against Southwest.
I'll use the opportunity to plug this a little bit further, that CHMA is men's Division I hockey, ACHA men's Division I hockey in the region. CHE has several different levels, including women's Division II, and we stretch a very big footprint in this region. I see one of our CHE women's 2 players on the west bench, and Brianna Medvid, so there is definitely a strong connection between players playing high school or amateur hockey of any gender in this area playing then in the college level for us.
The pupil has become the teacher, as she is now an assistant coach for Team West. Southwest playing this up ahead for Natalia Dezora. Dezora across the line on that freshly cut sheet of ice. Looking for someone to break the ice here early in period 3. 2 of the more prolific teams in the girls' division still scoreless as it comes near side to Egenlof. Egenlof off a skate. It's kept alive just inside the blue line by Safco. This floating puck flagged down legally by Dezora, officials say. But she's overpowered by Relia, and Maddie Relia crosses the attacking line for Team West. Relia chasing this puck to the corner as she's stick checked by Safco. Dezora and McCarthy seeing the ice early here in period 3, which under the circumstances isn't all that shocking. Taylor, the South Fayette rookie, playing this puck defensively near side for Liz Fabian. Settled down by Albertini. Safco being chased by Turner. A correction by Taylor. As I get my number 8s mixed up, here comes McCarthy. McCarthy, right wing circle. Side of the net, one-timer, score! Crisscross applesauce to Olivia Dobson. And at long last, the donut has disappeared from one side of the scoreboard. It is 1-0 Southwest. 15:07 remaining in the third period, and it will be a power play goal.
Hallelujah, finally we get a point on the board. Someone we haven't talked about enough in terms of analysis, but you've mentioned her name several times, McCarthy. End-to-end rush set up the opportunity, and the way this game is going, there was clearly a pause from all of us of wonder if that went in, because it looked like a great opportunity. We've seen a lot of great opportunities in this game, and that was the one that finally found the opening under the arm to break the deadlock.
The Cannon McMillan rookie with her first PIHL Girls Division goal, and what a big one it is as Southwest drives the net one more time. Judge has to reposition the pipes, and now it comes completely off the mooring, so we'll get a stoppage in play.
And that was a power play goal. There were still 8 seconds left on the penalty. Again, that rush didn't make it look like that, because it's not normally the way a power play goal is scored, but it is a power play goal. That we talked about the opportunities on the power play. That was not much of a power play opportunity for the Southwest team until that last 52 seconds there when they finally got the goal.
McCarthy now with 11 points, including that primary assist to lead Southwest on the regular campaign. Olivia Dobson, the Cannon McMillan first year, with the game's first goal early in period 3. Southwest leading West 1-0. Frizzy in the corner defensively. Stick check by Taylor. Schultenbrand over skating for Team West. Around the boards it'll come. Baldoff keeping it alive at the point. Settled down defensively by Finneran. Finneran almost turned it over there to Fabian as it comes back to Lily Relia. Fabian double teamed by Dobson, the goal scorer, and the Team West skater seems to be shaken up a bit. That is Fabian, as West plays this puck between the circles, but nobody there to take the pass. And Finneran gets it back to center. Frizzy maneuvering down the right wing side, chasing this puck all the way to the corner. Frizzy, poke check by Relia. Near side it'll come now. Alexa Carney, left wing circle, off a skate, and through the legs of Murphy. To the opposite corner it comes. Turner flags it down for Southwest. Southwest with a little bit of hop now, holding that 1-0 lead. West back to center. Skating with this puck now, Mucci. Mucci wide of goal. Relia defensively for Team West. In behind the net it comes now to Lillian Relia. McCarthy just on for Southwest. West in the middle of a line change. Murphy playing it in front of her own bench. Tie up between the benches. Squirts free to McCarthy. McCarthy unable to maneuver around Hornick. Team West going D to D as this puck is brought up to center and up ahead for Schultenbrand. Schultenbrand a goal. Stabs it in on Albertini. Albertini stabs it right back. McCarthy left wing side as one of the West players went down behind the play. McCarthy stick checked immediately by Maddie Relia. To the corner it'll come. Good cycle here by Southwest. DeZora. Lost it to Relia. Relia turns it over. Shot from the side of the net. Judge Reddy hugging that near post. Sullivan from center. McCarthy gloves it down. McCarthy trying to outmaneuver the defense. A good stick-to-itiveness there. And a lead pass now to a player behind the defense. It's Hannah Kiss. Kiss to goal. Puts it off the bar. Oh, that's Isabel King. I'm sorry, not Hannah Kiss. The Quaker Valley novice. Finding metal but not mesh. McCarthy on the counter. McCarthy had it go off her stick. Dobson, who has the game's only goal now for Southwest. Left wing side. Centering pass. Too strong for Safco. Kiss unable to clear the zone. And going down trying to play this puck is Sullivan as Judge knocks it aside. Relia, with her back to the play, crosses the line, fires toward goal, kick save Albertini. Bruneri through center. Bruneri near side intended for McKenna Watton. Bruneri takes her own chip in. Lost the puck at the last moment as she tried to slip it in on goal. Bruneri has it one more time. Bruneri through a crowd. Judge trying to locate it. Relia unable to clear. Bruneri with it again. Flips it into the stomach of Judge, who will hang on.
Bruneri's done a good job of creating offense every time she's on the ice. We were talking, we didn't get to it in the analysis to start the period, but what the adjustments the teams need to make, and I thought you need to put Bruneri with McCarthy and DeSora because those three have been generating the most offense. Now, obviously, they have the goal now. They don't have to worry about that as much, but Bruneri just buzzes around that puck and finds it everywhere she goes.
Face off to Judge's right. And Fabian works this puck back to center. Fabian through traffic. Fabian left circle off of Safco. From the corner now. Shot from a bad angle. Albertini there to make the save. And the rebound coming out to Turner. Net dislodged with 10 to go in regulation.
So on the other end, I think the adjustment that the West team should make is that I said at the mat that Lily Relia is not necessarily a defenseman. She's a forward during the regular season. Now, she's doing a great job on defense, but I said to Matt that we should probably, if I'm a West coach, move her up and try to generate some offense. And I happened to see her between periods, and she made sure to point out to me pretty quickly that she's not a defenseman. So I think that maybe that will happen this period.
Team West continuing to trail by one as Maddie Relia has this puck, but misplayed it. Team West defensively from the corner. Schultenbrand for Relia. Relia trying to go up to the player ahead of the play. That was Taylor. Coming the other way, Alexa Carney. Carney from an angle, blockered aside by Judge. Carney to the point. Safco through a crowd. That misses everything. McCarthy, left wing side. McCarthy wide of the net. Safco chasing this puck down. Someone lost her stick in the process. Now that was Taylor, I believe, as it comes near side, outside the Team West zone to Fabian. Fabian poke checked by McCarthy as she gets this puck deep, and Joe Cummings wants to make a line change here. As
we have a penalty.
Play, and it is a penalty. Tripping the indication.
believe the call is going to be against Southwest. I'm not quite sure where that came. And that might have had something to do with the stick being floating around on the ice there, but I didn't see it. That's not to say it didn't happen, but that will give West their 4th power play opportunity of the game, for which they've cashed in 0 times. The Southwest power play goal is the difference maker in the game, so West needs the equalizer here on the power play.
Maggie Turner, the John Marshall second year, will sit. And coming the other way shorthanded is DeZora. DeZora with speed, chased by Relia. DeZora knocked down, and there goes the power play. That was all Natalia DeZora as the whistle blows and the clock finally stops with 8:51 left in regulation. A power play that lasted all of 12 seconds will now turn into a 4-on-4.
Yeah, great speed there by DeZora. She's been one of the players we've mentioned several times of generating offense. She got that puck and just went. Now, Maddie Relia hung with her. I'm going to say that just knowing from the referee side, that's probably not a penalty if it's already 5-on-5. But when you've got a power play, your standard changes just a touch there. DeZora didn't necessarily get taken down, but she got cut down, if that makes sense, and never got to the net. So that will put the team's 4 aside, which will be interesting because there's some players. DeZora is definitely the one I'd point to here, and Berneri would be the other one I would say would probably be the 2 players most suitable to be out here 4-on-4. I see Berneri on the ice. Looks like DeZora, from being slightly shaken up by that takedown, is off to the bench.
She is. And so let's see what these teams do with even more open ice to work with, playing on the Olympic sheet, as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast. DeZora getting attention from the on-duty EMT over on the Southwest bench. McCarthy wins the faceoff. Berneri, cross ice. Snapshot, judge the save, covers the rebound.
So Berneri and McCarthy are the 2 forwards, which are the 2 have generated a lot of offense tonight. They're out for Southwest. On the west side, I see Lily Relia still out there, which in 4-on-4 as a defenseman, again, forward playing defense. This is a great opportunity for her to use not only the open ice that's created by 4-on-4, but the extra 15 feet we've been citing all game long.
This puck pings around a while before it's held by Finneran. Sent down low. Berneri there to retrieve it for Southwest. Berneri cross ice for Finneran. Finneran was trying to tee that up for a shot, but puck rolled off her stick at the last moment. Here's McCarthy now. McCarthy fakes. McCarthy off balance, out in front, and put it just wide. She was trying to get a bounce off the defender's stick, I think. McCarthy has it now. McCarthy fans on the attempted shot. A big break there for West as they get it back to center. Lead pass to Lillian Relia. Relia trying to center it for Jenko. Jenko too well tied up by Finneran. Under a minute to go in the 4-against-4. Berneri and McCarthy 2-against-1. Berneri for McCarthy. McCarthy shoots. Oh, it bounces just wide off the skate of Berneri, I believe. Puck luck there. Some bargaining with the hockey goddesses perhaps from Aaron Judge. Centering pass for McCarthy. McCarthy sends it to the corner. Frizzy trying to protect that puck for Team Southwest, but it's forced back to center. 25 to go in the 4-on-4. Frizzy just sends it wide, and Southwest has some tired players out there. Now DeZora, no worse for the wear, will come back on for Tony Mucci. Relia centers it for Schultenbrand. Coming the other way is Dobson. Dobson lost it. King, who had that breakaway shot ring off the post earlier, is dispossessed by Sullivan. Sullivan right circle. Out in front, DeZora couldn't find it. A brief power play, by the way, for Team Southwest has ticked off the clock entirely, so we're back to 5-a-side. Sullivan, wrist shot. That caught a piece of Judge and the glass behind her. King turns it over to DeZora. DeZora knocked down by Schultenbrand. Maddie Relia, 1-against-3. She has space. Relia to the goal. Relia fakes and shoots just wide. Albertini stayed right with her and did not give up her positioning to preserve the 1-0 lead for Team Southwest. Taylor ties up her opponent in the corner. Schultenbrand off a couple of skates. Right out in front to Sella. Sella unable to make that outlet pass. Taylor for Jenko. Correction, that's Fabian. Fabian wrapping around Albertini, the save. The rebound controlled momentarily by Southwest. And getting it back to center is DeBartolomeo. Atchison retreating as Southwest goes for a full-scale line change. 5:45 left in regulation. Olivia Dobson's early power play goal, the difference in this contest. Taylor, draw pass to Fabian. Fabian off a sea of green jerseys. Carney outletting for Turner. Turner, watched by Relia. To the side of the net, sticked aside by Judge. Lead pass intended for one of the South Fayette duo. This time it was Hornick. Couldn't take it. Fabian now controlling at center for Team West. Through the skates of Egenloaf. Hornick pursues to the corner for Team West. Under 5 to go in regulation. Up the boards for Carney defensively. Carney to the near circle. It's taken now by Mucci. Mucci toward goal save, made the rebound, still not covered by Judge. And now she will freeze it long enough for a faceoff.
We've rightfully so sung the praises of Albertini all game, but I'm going to make sure we get a plug for the way the defensive system is working, the defensive posture more than anything for the Southwest team. They are very much 5 players back, 5 players to the house. When there's a scramble at the net, you see a lot of bodies around that crease wearing green to help clear the rebounds and keep the bodies from the blue team from getting positions on the puck. Now, when they don't get all of those working necessarily in sync, Albertini's bailed them out a couple times, but it's been really, if you think about it, the way the first period went, all the scrambles we had around the green net front in the first period, we've seen very few of them since then, and that's credit to the defensive adjustments they've made on the Southwest side.
Southwest 1, West nothing, 4:41 to go in regulation as one of these coaches, while we were chatting, has used their timeout.
At this point in the game, the shots are 26-22 in favor of the Southwest. It's 5-4 this period in favor of Southwest. As mentioned earlier, West outshot the opponent 14-11 in the first period. So it was the second period where the difference was made in the shots, being 10-4 in favor of Southwest. But in the end, the only one that counts is that goal that happened for Southwest at the beginning of this period. It's going to take a little bit more of a push from West. I'm going to guess that it was them that called the timeout. Simply because they don't want to wait, I don't think. I mean, that's been the kind of the trend in hockey. If you watch pulling your goalie much more earlier than a minute, those kind of things, let's start making the push now. If you're green, you can now not really need to use your timeout. Again, I'm just assuming here that that's who called the timeout was blue. Greens seem pretty confident over at the bench. They don't seem to have their emotions too high or too low. They just know what they've got to do. They've been steady throughout this game. They just need to finish it off with the last 4:41 to play.
Olivia Dobson opening her PIHL girls varsity account at the beginning of this third period. Kristen Albertini looking for the first shutout of the season by a Southwest netminder. Team West has 3 of those, 2 of which belong to Anna Macrogiannis, who is backing up Aaron Judge tonight. Shot from distance, Albertini the save on the snipe by Lillian Relia. Coming out of the timeout, Relia poking at that puck at center as it comes near side to Southwest. Anna Berneri has a step. Berneri trying to play it in front. Too many blue jerseys to beat. Frizzy trying to cause chaos in the attacking zone as this puck comes to the West bench. Lead pass well beyond Jenko, and it's icing on the home team.
Again, a little surprised at it doesn't matter who called the timeout. That's maybe an opportunity for either team to make some adjustments. And I see Lily Relia, who's seen plenty of ice. She's playing a lot on defense, but I think that, again, one of the adjustments I would expect of Blue down the stretch here is to move her up to forward to generate that more in-tight offense that they need to get the goal.
DeZora trying to outmaneuver both Team West and the official as this puck is dropped. Southwest does eventually control the faceoff. The shot by McCarthy, or the attempt by McCarthy, is blocked almost a moment it comes off her stick. Now DeZora has it for Southwest. Well, looking for an avenue to re-enter the offensive zone, and Schultenbrand not allowing her any of that space. DeZora having a little trouble playing this puck now, retreating deep in her own zone. Just trying to be smart with the puck here, late in a 1-0 game. Natalia DeZora up the boards. Atchison will control the dump in for Team West. around the dasher. Olivia Murphy was there. Now McCarthy is there. McCarthy shooting off the glove of Aaron Judge. West had trouble clearing. Around the near boards it'll come. And back to McCarthy. Snapshot from distance controlled by Judge, and there is no rebound.
To pay a few more compliments to the players we've been talking about creating offense for Southwest. DeZora had that puck for at least 45 seconds on her stick, which is an eternity in the way hockey is played now. Now, she was retreating on some of it, but she kept looking for opportunities and ended up getting the puck deep at the other end. And McCarthy, I mean, this is about the best praise you can give. She has a Lemieux-style reach. Getting that puck off her stick is very difficult because it's one spot in 1 second. It's about 6 feet the other side within the next second.
I didn't think anybody had a Lemieux-style reach except for the big guy, so that's certainly high praise. Jenko with it for Team West. Jenko toward goal. Jenko shooting save. Albertini the rebound, fanned on in front by Kiss. Southwest dodging a late bullet. They remain up by 1, 2:15 to play. Judge knocks it aside. How long is she going to stay on here for Joe Cummings? Turnover. Carney in front. Carney makes her move. Judge is there, and the rebound is put wide. Oh, grade A chances at both ends late in regulation. Berneri with it one more time. She shoots wide. Final 2 minutes of third period play. Southwest looking for a late dagger. It comes to the blue line, but not all the way beyond the blue line, so Team West still has to clear the zone and mount some kind of breakout here, but they're going to ice this puck instead with under a buck and a half remaining.
So I was watching the blue bench there to see if they were making any hand gestures towards their goaltender, and I thought, well, here goes. The puck's up the ice, and goalie's going to come. We'll get the extra attacker, but I think it was pretty clear that was going for icing. So they keep that card in their pocket for at least another 20 seconds here, or 10 seconds at least, until they get the puck back out of their own end, which is the priority at this point. Get the puck up the ice so you can get your goalie off.
Berneri off the faceoff. Unable to control it, though. And coming back to center is Team West. Hannah Kiss knocked down as play continues. Relia in pursuit of this puck for Team West, and there goes Judge. Empty net down to our left, and we do get a whistle and a stoppage in play with 1:16 remaining as West was offside, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like an offsides call. The back referee was at the bench, and the far up referee was down by the goal line, but they still got the right call by being it's not about being in a position, it's about making the right call no matter where you're at, and they did a good job there. And with 1:16 left, I can't expect the goalie to stay out the rest of this hockey game. West has got to push now.
And they have it. Drop pass. That shot by King is blocked by McCarthy. King has it one more time. Pass to the side of the net intended for Jenko was broken up by the reach of Safko. Final minute of regulation play. DeZora has it defensively for Southwest. Unable to clear. Relia has it. Relia centering pass. Oh, what a save by Albertini! Right in front on Hannah Kiss. That close to an equalizer. Jenko trying to set it out in front. McCarthy poking at it. McCarthy has it for Southwest. McCarthy takes aim at the empty net, and it will catch a piece, I believe, of Relia as it goes wide for icing. And I'm not sure that should be icing. I think Relia, as I said, got a piece of that puck as McCarthy was trying to fire it on the open cage. But in any event, Team West gets the call. Maybe a bit of a fortunate call.
Yeah, I had the same impression that went off Relia, but the speed the puck went down the ice and it wasn't fluttering. I'm going to guess it was pretty clean.
From the corner, it comes to DeZora once again. Berneri up ahead of the play, under 30 seconds left. DeZora trying to eat up the rest of this clock for Southwest. DeZora and McCarthy, the Penn's elite duo out here to try to nail down the victory for Southwest. Relia over the attacking line. Relia, draw pass. Snapshot, that was blocked. Still loose in front of Albertini. It's knocked to the boards with 10 to go. Maddie Relia from the boards. That's blocked by DeZora. 8 seconds left. Relia has it. She's got to get it out in front in a hurry. She does. And this shot off balance by Maddie Relia is fanned on, and Southwest gets it done with defense and with a shutout, the first of the season by Kristen Albertini, the Upper St. Clair product. Southwest hangs on to beat Team West 1-0.
Despite all the talk of their offense, DeZora and McCarthy all game long, their defensive play at the end of this game was absolutely phenomenal. McCarthy actually put her foot out in the air to block a shot with about a minute left. DeZora at the end there just eating the puck along the boards and buying more time to get her defensive team back set. Those are all little things to do to win a hockey game. But in the end, Matt, player of the game unquestionably, Albertini with not only a bunch of saves, but a bunch of unbelievable saves, especially that one at the end there where we were looking from where I was sitting. I could see both posts, and I thought that puck's that's got to be the one finally. Nope, we've said that all night long. There's the goal. Nope, she took it right away with some acrobatic, just unbelievably dramatic saves in this hockey game to earn the shutout.
She's going to want to keep that puck, but Olivia Dobson might have something to say about that as the rookie gets her first PIHL girls varsity goal to give Team Southwest the victory. Last time they were on this sheet of ice, Southwest lost by 1 tonight. They win by 1, and they have yet to lose in regulation as Southwest goes to 5-0-0-1 after 6 of 10 regular season games. Team West falling to 5-2. Next up, the new kids on the block, if you will, or the new teams at least, as undefeated Team South pays a visit to newcomers Team Northwest. Thank you, Dave Fryer. Thank you, Todd Kazarowski. Thank you, Michael Lyman. And thank you for watching Game 1. Game 2 between the expansionists, South and Northwest, is next on PIHL Hockey Night Live on the PIHL channel, presented by Capper Hockey Services on 10-Band TV. Firing off the body of Judge. McCarthy has the rebound. McCarthy out in front. DeZora! Point blank! But right there is the Judge. Pass to nobody in particular except Kayla McCarthy. McCarthy around a defender. McCarthy makes her move. McCarthy to goal. McCarthy had it roll off her stick at the last moment. Here comes DeZora. Flying down the right wing. DeZora for McCarthy. McCarthy for DeZora. She shoots off the side of the post. Penalty coming up. Up the play for Team West. 3 seconds to go. One last chance for DeZora, who is knocked down, and that will be a penalty as the buzzer sounds. So as I get my number 8s mixed up, here comes McCarthy. McCarthy, right wing circle. Side of the net, one-timer, score! Crisscross. Stick-to-itiveness there. And a lead pass now to a player behind the defense. It's Hannah Kiss. Kiss to goal, puts it off the bar. Oh, that's Isabel King. I'm sorry, not Hannah Kiss. DeZora with speed, chased by Relia. DeZora knocked down, and there goes the power play. That was all Natalia DeZora as the whistle blows and the clock finally. And back to McCarthy. Snapshot from distance controlled by Judge, and there is no rebound. That's certainly high praise. Jenko with it for Team West. Jenko toward goal. Jenko shooting save. Albertini the rebound, fanned on in front by Kiss. Judge knocks it aside. How long is she going to stay on here for Joe Cummings? Turnover. Carney in front. Carney makes her move. Judge is there, and the rebound is put wide. DeZora has it defensively for Southwest. Unable to clear. Relia has it. Relia centering pass. Oh, what a save by Albertini! Right in front on Hannah Kiss. McCarthy poking at it. McCarthy has it for Southwest. McCarthy takes aim at the empty net, and it will catch a piece, I believe, of Relia as it goes wide for icing. And sheet of ice, Southwest lost by 1 tonight. They win by 1, and they have yet to lose in regulation as Southwest goes to 5-0-0-1.